In the summer of 1995, the serene calm of a lakeside camping area in upstate New York was shattered by a night of unspeakable horror. The details of the tragedy were so chilling that they were almost unbelievable, yet the events that unfolded were all too real. It began with the arrival of a man who appeared unremarkable at first, just another camper looking to escape the hustle and bustle of city life. He checked into the campground under the name Jason Green, but no one suspected that this name was more than just a coincidence. Over the next few days, he kept to himself, barely speaking to anyone, his presence barely noticeable among the families and groups of friends enjoying their time by the lake. On the night of July 13th, a Friday, everything changed. As darkness fell, the man emerged from his tent, no longer dressed in the casual clothes he'd worn during the day. Instead, he had donned a hockey mask, eerily similar to the one worn by Jason Voorhees in the 1982 slasher film Friday the 13th Part 3. In one hand, he held a large, gleaming machete. Without warning, he began his rampage. Moving with a terrifying calmness, he stalked through the campsite, targeting anyone unlucky enough to cross his path. The screams of the victims echoed through the trees, but the isolated nature of the campground meant that help was slow to arrive. By the time the first responders reached the scene, the man had already claimed several lives. Panicked campers tried to flee, but the man seemed to anticipate their every move. His actions mirrored those of the fictional Jason Voorhees, methodically hunting down his prey. The police arrived to a scene of chaos, their flashlights cutting through the darkness as they desperately searched for the killer. When they finally cornered him near the lake, the man did something unexpected. He raised his machete in a salute, as if paying homage to the character he was emulating, and then he turned and ran into the lake. Ignoring the shouts of the officers, he waded deeper and deeper until the water closed over his head. The police searched the lake for hours, but the man never resurfaced. His body was later recovered, still clad in the hockey mask, his hand clutching the machete. To this day, the motive behind his actions remains unknown, leaving only questions and a chilling reminder of how fiction can inspire real-life terror.